brothers.
Boy, I come here to get busy, and it won't be no different from all the previous killers. I don't miss with this rap tighter than a Nike shoebox with socks is a Christmas gift. Can't swap a verse with me, I'm a saint till I ain't. Then somehow you shank with a fleur-de-lis. I don't need an army to arm me in me unless it's plenty. Don't care who do this or did it, I'm still gonna do my did it, coming with it. My people love me cause that's what I give them. Yeah, I bump heads with them, but I bust yours for playing with them. I cut the line to get in front of who you thought was next. I'm usually humble about this, but this ain't the time for that. So as long as these rappers know it ain't safe, tryna try me then hey, les éléments en brûlés. You must not know I get out. I don't know what you come to do, but I come to do my thing. I don't know what you come to do, but I come to do my thing. Stop playing with me.
All right, y'all. Welcome to the podcast, Hanging with July and Will. We got the special NBA Awards edition. We're going to be giving out all the awards for the NBA players and the all-NBA team, maybe all defensive team if we could get to that as well. But I want to just introduce y'all to everybody. Of course, y'all know the co-host, Will, Big Dog Will, up in the building. Got Justin for Justin Time Sports in the building. Y'all make sure to go follow him on Twitter. We got Blake Darling. Congratulations on the baby coming, Blake. And of course, got my little cousin Jared, all debate first team 2020.
Yeah.
But y'all, we're gonna jump right into it. We're not even gonna clown around. We're just gonna jump right into it. We're gonna start off big. All NBA third team. This year for the guards, I ain't gonna lie, it's been hard, bro. It's been real hard. Like I was still trying to think just now of who I could put in as my guards for the all NBA third team. But I'm gonna go ahead and go first, give y'all a little time to think a little more if y'all need it. On my all NBA third team, I got Russell Westbrook, I got Donovan Mitchell, I got Paul George, I got LeBron, and I got Rudy Gobert. It was tough. It was tough. I did think about your boy Clint Wilkinson, Brandon. I did think about him. I just thought, man, Utah got the best record in the league. No, you gotta have two All NBA players on that team, man. Yeah, you gotta have two All NBA players, bro. I just think because I mean Rudy and Clint. I looked at both of their numbers. Their numbers are similar in a lot of ways. But yeah, the thing that gave me Rudy over Clint is number one, best record in the NBA. And I'm in a belief that you have to have two players on the all NBA team on the best record in the league, just like why Bradley Beal not gonna make my all NBA team, because I don't think you have two players on the all NBA team that's a 10 seed. I just don't think I just don't think that. So yeah, that's my all NBA third team. I'm gonna let you go first, Justin. What you got?
All right. I was finalizing this as we were talking. But my all NBA third team, I got Chris Paul.
Oh,
I got Kyrie. I got Tatum. I got Paul George, and I got Anthony Davis.
Boy, AD played 4 games, you know?
Yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and disagree with Anthony Davis.
Although I was debating on swapping him out for like a Capela. Like a Capela was probably my alternate if I didn't have AD in there.
Hey, who posted in the group comparing Anthony Davis to Kelly Olynyk this year?
I don't know about that.
Boy's out of control.
Nah, it was head to head.
I don't want to talk about that this year.
Kelly Olynyk dominated that boy head to head, man.
That man said Kelly Olynyk. I forgot Kelly Olynyk played basketball until I saw that post.
Oh man, dog.
All right, Blake, who you got, Blake?
All right, I got Kyrie, Donovan Mitchell, Jimmy Butler, Julius Randle, and Rudy Gobert.
I gotta look. How many games did Jimmy Butler play? Did he miss a lot of games?
He missed a lot of COVID. But
he had COVID and he had that little injury for that minute.
But I don't know.
He played enough, huh?
He played enough.
Yeah, he played enough, huh? I think he played over 50.
Over 50, okay.
Over 50.
Yeah, he played at least 50.
I don't know. I'm just making. I just want Jimmy Butler to make me look good in the playoffs. That's all I want, man.
21, 7 and 7, man.
Hey, well, hey, best believe I'm gonna rub it in your face if you do, cause you got me on that post.
Man, look, bro.
I'm gonna rub it in your face.
Man, look, bro.
All right, who you want to go next, Jared, or you want to go next, Will?
It don't matter. Jay can go.
Go
I
ahead.
go. I go. Oh, all right. So 13 All NBA. I got Kyrie Irving. I got Bradley Beal. I don't know, man. Donovan Mitchell missed a lot of games too. I got Clint Capela, Paul George. The power forward position.
Oh, he freestyling this.
Yes.
He's definitely freestyling this right now.
I've been going through it a while, and I don't know. I didn't have no names to put down, but that power forward position, man. I can kind of see the Anthony Davis thing, but not really. He kind of a placeholder, so don't hold me. There ain't no permanent one because his numbers was down before he even went down with injury.
Yeah, I don't have him at all. I don't have him at all on my team.
I can understand why you wouldn't have him at all.
Me either.
But I put a pin on that power forward position, man. It gets a little sketchy sometimes. But I don't think you have Donovan Mitchell, because I think he missed a lot of games too.
He played 53. He played 53 games.
It's like if you go throw Russell Westbrook up there just because of the triple doubles and the accomplishments and blah blah blah. It's like him and Bradley Beal and them played about the same amount of games, and Bradley Beal is just as important as that team's success.
Honestly, I think Russell Westbrook, when he started after the All-Star break, I don't know if he started balling because he didn't make the All-Star team or what. But after the All-Star break, Washington looks scary, bro. And
like a 9-game winning streak or something. Oh yeah.
Yeah. They single-handedly came from like second to last in the East to like 10th in like a week and a half.
But on that strength of that, it's like Bradley Beal is right there, leading the league in scoring. Him and Steph is like, so. I mean, it's important in the games that Bradley Beal hasn't played. Washington has struggled. You're missing 30 plus points a game. The other part of your backcourt is like, we know what Russell Westbrook can do, but he ain't doing it by himself.
Definitely not.
man, both of them can't make it, man. You got to pick one, man.
The Celtics had two All-Stars. The Celtics had two All-Stars, so anything is possible.
Man, this all NBA though, man.
I'm just saying, the Celtics had two All-Stars.
That man trying to get Blake started.
Yeah. Trying to Johnny Cage me right quick.
Oh, you pick this who we got left, Blake. You got, I mean not Blake, Jared. You pick your center yet?
Yeah, I got Clint Capela over Rudy Gobert.
Gotcha.
I like Rudy, but I don't know, man. Atlanta not supposed to be where they supposed to be at, and a lot of that I think Clint Capela plays a big role in him and them being where they are. So he also putting up good defensive numbers, rebounding, he's scoring. The way he got booted out of Houston as a casualty of the whole fiasco with James Harden is like people didn't know what he was going to end up doing because he was hurt. People didn't know if he was going to bounce back from the injury. He bounced back tremendous from the injury. It's like Utah was already at the top of the Western Conference last year, man. It's like Rudy's doing well, but yeah.
Well, he doing well, man. 3+ blocks a game. Better than well, man.
He paid $25 million to do something. He better block.
I mean,
$205 million. That's what they paid him for.
He better block some shots.
he allowed at least points in the paint too, man.
I hope so.
Hey, Justin, so your center was Capela too, Justin?
It's gonna ultimately end up being Capela. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and kick AD out of there. I'm gonna slide.
Who is your center? Who is your center, Blake?
Rudy Gobert.
All right, Will. Who you got, Will?
All right, so look, I'm gonna be honest. Y'all already said it a lot. The guards is ridiculous though, because we always leaving somebody out, man. Like I struggle with not putting Levine in the 27.
Me too.
He putting up 27, 5, and 5, and I don't think people understand like the shooting splits that man putting up. Like he's shooting over 50% from the field as a 2 guard, 40% from 3. You know,
Yeah,
like that's crazy. Like
I looked at that too.
I'm really mad that I didn't pick him. You know what I'm saying? And then you got like Bradley Beal. Y'all already mentioned Bradley Beal. You know, second. He might finish number 1, number 2 in scoring, depending on what Steph does the rest of the way. Then you know my guy Trey Young. You know, 25, 9.5 assists a game. Trey Young has hit the most floaters in the NBA this year, man. Like I had a debate with somebody on who had the best floater game in the league, and you really can't stop it because when you run that pick and roll with Capela, if you play up, you know what I'm saying, he gonna lob it to Capela. If you stay back, he gonna hit you with the floater or the runner or whatever. So the guard spot, it really, I don't know, man. I'm in a dilemma, but I had to put Donovan Mitchell on there because of the Utah Jazz record. I mean, I just felt like I had to put him in there. And then you're still looking at Booker, another one that I forgot about too, that I didn't put in. It's just hard to, I didn't know what to do. So I went with Donovan Mitchell and Russell Westbrook as my 2 guards on the 3rd team. As my 2 forwards, I went Paul George and Zion Williamson. And then for my center, I went Capela. And the reason why I went Capela, man, 15 points, 14 rebounds leading the association. He lead the league in rebounding, and defensive rebounding and total rebounding. 11th in PER. That's crazy. And then also like our defense changed so much when Capela's on the floor versus when he's off the floor. So when you dig deep into the analytics, it's kind of hard to kind of measure his impact because we really don't have great defenders on the perimeter. It's really Capela and a whole bunch of dudes that can just score. With DeAndre Hunter being out and Cam Reddish being out and guys like that, man. So what he's done to change that culture from a defensive standpoint, man, I think he should be recognized. And he's also putting up 2 blocks a game. And he's giving up at least 3 or 4 inches to Gobert, too. Just wanted to throw that out there. That man's 16. So that's my team, man. I felt like I had to give Zion a little love in there because 27-7 and then almost 4 assists a game. And what he's shooting from the field, Justin? Almost 60%?
61 and a half, 62.
So he's over 60% from the field. So he's super efficient. And I know the Pelicans didn't do much, man, but Zion the truth, man. So that's my team, man. That's my team right there, 3rd team.
All right, that's a good squad.
That's
of course, I disagree with the Capela take, but that's a good squad.
That man said the whole take.
Hey, so we're gonna run through a couple of individual awards. You know, just run through them. We probably agree on a lot of them. So if we agree on a lot of them, we're not even going to debate it. We're just gonna roll past them. We're gonna start off with Coach of the Year. My Coach of the Year, I got Monty Williams. I think it started from last year in the bubble. I mean, ridiculous people saying Chris Paul should be MVP because he changed the Suns and blah blah blah. To me, the Suns was already getting better, and then I forgot. I think John Rich made commented that they added Jay Crowder as well as Chris Paul. Oh, that was you? Oh, okay. Well, shout out to you then. Yeah, and yeah, so I got Monty Williams as my Coach of the year, putting it all together. I mean, the Suns, they still got a shot at the 1st seed. We talking that Utah got it already. Nah, the Suns, because they beat us last night, they still got a shot at the 1 seed. So I'm gonna go with Monty Williams as my Coach of the year. I'm gonna start with you on this one first, Blake.
Tom Thibodeau Knicks.
I like the Tom Thibodeau answer. Yes.
Knicks.
I respect that. I respect that.
Boys, they
All
made
right,
the
Justin.
playoffs. Last time they made the playoffs, your
Was it my
boy,
dog Melo? Was that?
yeah, your boy. And R.J.
That-
Barrett was 12 years old, man.
I was in
Damn.
high school the last time them boys made the playoffs.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with.
If I'm going
What about
next,
you, Justin? Who you got?
I got the Hawks interim coach. I got Nate McMillan, man. I got
Come
Nate
jump on the
McMillan.
bandwagon, bro. Come jump on the bandwagon.
Them boys was looking like disappointments and sad. They net rating is up like 4.5 points since Nate took over, which a net rating jump of over 4 is insane.
Number 2 in the NBA over this man. But go ahead. We continue.
That was that. It's like a 4.5 point net jump in net rating is insane, and all they did was swap the coach out. So I got to go with Nate.
I gotta go with Thibodeau. It's like the way the Knicks are playing, the talks around the Knicks, going into the season, and Julius Randle probably go get traded, and they probably go blow it up. They missed out on all their free agents and blah blah blah, and So I think, especially the stigma attached and stereotype attached to Tom Thibodeau, man, it's like they playing hard for him. So I cannot, and they are exceeding expectations, man. Like people had the Wizards finishing where the Knicks are finishing, and it's led by Julius Randle. It's led by Tom Thibodeau. I like Nate McMillan, but I don't think he's coached enough games.
All right, well, you got your boy Nick McMillan, or you got somebody else?
No, I don't have Nate, which is crazy. And the reason why I don't have Nate is because I think he has done a fantastic job. But the same way, like what Blake and what Jared are both saying, nobody expected this from the Knicks. During the preseason, a little bit, like before the season started, you had a little buzz around Atlanta, like man, they might make an 8 seed or they might make a 7 seed. Nobody had the Knicks making the playoffs. All right, but Thibodeau's still not my pick though. I think that's a great pick. He's still not my pick because I think it's somebody else on that team who was the driving factor to this little stretch that they on. We're gonna get into that later. But it is not Randall either. I know Randall was that's their MVP, but it's somebody else. I'm gonna throw a name out there a little later. My pick is Monty Williams, and the reason why I say Monty Williams is the Suns were in the play-in like when they went into the bubble. I mean, they didn't make the play-in, but they were invited to the bubble for a chance to compete. So they didn't even make it to the playoffs, or they didn't even make it to a play-in scenario last year. And they finished with a 34-39 record to come back and be sitting at number 2 in the West right now. We all credit the West for being a tougher conference, and for him to have their team sitting 49-21 in the West. I mean, I just think that's amazing. I'm going Monty Williams, but I'm not mad at the Thibodeau pick at all.
Man, then they let that man out of New Orleans.
Right, right. For Stan Van Gundy, man. Boy, got Stan Van Gundy.
Hey. First of all, we're gonna leave the Pelicans.
I knew my time was gonna come.
All right, that's fine.
Just sit back and wait.
That's fine. That's okay. Hey, okay. Because we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right.
All right. Now, do we all agree on the Rookie of the Year?
Let's see.
I was about to say, let's find out. Because you said that kind of confidently.
I got Anthony Edwards.
I got Anthony Edwards.
Me too.
Okay.
Yeah. So we all agree.
Okay.
Myself.
Y'all thought I was gonna say Ball because I got his jersey.
Wait. So I'm by myself for real?
Oh, for real?
Wait, you got LaMelo?
I got LaMelo. Yeah. I'm by myself for real.
He missed too many games, man.
It was close until LaMelo got injured, man. Like that, it was close until.
I want to say Anthony Edwards, but I just have a feeling it's hard to be LaMelo. If I had to vote, I would say Anthony Edwards. I just have a feeling it's gonna be LaMelo.
It's so hard to go against a guy that played every single game as a rookie, bro.
I know.
That man ain't missed a game, bro.
Hey, that man proved me wrong on all kind of levels, man.
Hey,
I
yeah,
thought
he proved me. I'm not gonna. He proved me out kind of wrong.
I
I
think
was
he got
talking.
34 games and 20 plus points. Is
Yeah.
like the most from a
Yeah.
rookie in their franchise history. And like,
I was talking mad noise about that pick when it happened, boy.
and he started out coming out the bench. But once D'Angelo Russell got hurt, they was like, okay, we're gonna put him in the starting lineup. And that boy went off. And Russell came back and he played really well with Russell.
And that's without a jump shot. Man.
And I think Blake said this. It's a little easier for him to transition because he didn't have to worry about his body. He
Right.
already had a pro-ready body, so he can
Yeah,
focus
he
on his
came in like a
game a
football
lot
player.
more. Yeah, that man came in real grown, son.
He dunked on boy from the Raptors. Good lord.
Yeah, that man is disgusting. Athleticism is crazy.
They should have had a funeral for that man on the court. Don't even worry about it. You do it now.
I don't think that boy done played since. I don't know what his name is.
That man got released. I think he on a two-way or something. He ain't on the Raptors no more.
all right, y'all. We're gonna move on to the next one. Most improved player. Now, me and Blake, we didn't give our answers to each other, but I think we're on the same page with
be.
most improved player. So Blake, I'm gonna start with you first. Who's your most improved player?
Michael Porter Jr.
Yep. Hey, let me read the stats out. Because I wrote them down. Michael Porter Jr. He went from 9.4 points to 19 points. He went from 50% shooting to 54% shooting. He went from 4.7 rebounds to 7.4 rebounds. And since Murray got hurt, he became the legit second option on that Denver team. That's why the Nuggets were able to keep rolling, because he stepped up in a big way. I got Michael Porter Jr. as well.
That's a great pick. That's a good pick. I'll go next just because I wanna buck against that. And then I'll tell you who my pick is. I think that's a great pick, but how do you measure improvement versus more opportunity? You feel what I'm saying? I think his numbers had to improve across the board because he went from 16 minutes a game to 32 minutes a game. So he's playing 16 more minutes a game. You better have better numbers. You better improve scoring.
I mean, on that math, he's basically playing the same, just playing more and doing the same thing.
Right, he got more opportunities. So that's what I was looking at. So, but I mean, I'm not mad at that pick. Me personally, I got Julius Randle.
That's what I got.
I don't know how you go and get, like, last year he put up 19, right at 10 rebounds, 3 assists with shooting splits of 46, 27, and 73. This year, he improved across the board. You know what I mean? So he went from 19 points to 24. Rebounds stayed the same. He went from 3 assists to 6 assists. He's really a primary playmaker. You know what I'm saying? He's controlling and running the offense. And then you look at that, he didn't, like, with more volume, his shooting percentage stayed the same from the field, but he went from 27% from 3 to 41% from 3, and he improved his free throws. I don't know how you argue against it. That's just me. But I'm going Julius Randle.
Most improved player, like the players that got the award in the past. Don't players like, for example, Siakam. Don't players like Siakam will win most improved player because he got more opportunity?
I mean, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's true.
Kind of, because what it was, Brandon Ingram won it last year.
Yeah, and he was an all-star.
It's like, I like both of those answers, and if I had to vote, it'll probably be one of those answers. It's like, it's hard to split because, to the point, is like, how do you measure most improved? It's like, Michael Porter Jr. had some opportunities last year, especially when they got to the bubble. But the reason why he kept getting pulled was his defense was just so terrible.
Atrocious.
That boy realized he was a future star.
Like, you can tell, like, in the bubble, oh man, he can ball, but we can't keep him on the floor because he keep getting beat by whoever we play. It don't matter who he was defending.
Except Kuzma.
Yeah, he was killing Kuzma. He was tagging Kuzma up. Good lord. Kuzma couldn't dribble.
I like Michael Porter Jr. I probably go Julius Randle if I had the choice. Just because of measurements of the expectations of Julius Randle. People expected him to be on the move yet again because he just, he not gonna function with the Knicks, he's not gonna do anything. All his numbers improve, and he is the engine to the Knicks. They improved their roster at the trade deadline by getting Derrick Rose, and they re-signed Taj Gibson to add some depth to the center position. Mitchell Robinson got hurt. Nerlens Noel stepped up, but he also got hurt. Julius Randle has played a lot of games, and he is their main person. And the Knicks are in playoff position because of Julius Randle. I don't think they're going to win nothing in the playoffs. The fact there, when they was slated to be a lottery team, I think is what gives him that nod over Michael Porter Jr. who's playing more minutes now, or maybe even maybe somebody like Zion Williams might get vote, mostly because he's healthy this year, and so you see what he can do potentially healthy. But yeah, now Julius Randle is leading the Knicks to a whole nother level, and he about to get an extension. He about to get paid for it. So yeah, Julius Randle got to be the guy.
I mean, I get what y'all saying about the more opportunity, but I mean, I at the same time, it's not just minutes. It's just about whether you the Blake. Remember, I used to always tell you, I be like, man, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, they gonna go off when Gordon Hayward leave. I used to tell you that all the time. Soon as Gordon Hayward left, Jaylen Brown was a most improved player candidate until he got hurt, and I don't think his minutes like was tampered with. I think he had the same amount of minutes. It's just more.
Yeah, he just got the ball more.
Yeah, he just got the ball more. And like, I think like with Michael Porter Jr., he went from being a six man to starting because Murray got hurt, and they seen how great of an offensive player he was. He got the ball more, and he just cashed in. Right. I just don't think you could fault him because of that. But
and the shooting percentage didn't go down either.
It's a good answer. It's a good answer. Just now he's playing good enough defense to stay on the floor. Or maybe he's on the floor by default because of injuries. So even if his defense is not more improved, his scoring is much better. So it kind of balances itself out a little bit.
At this point in Paul Millsap's career, he's just a better player than Paul Millsap.
I mean, he's still not playing defense. Like, he playing a little better defense. So instead of the pump fake getting him, it's the first crossover. He's still not trying to play defense.
Gotcha.
But yeah, like he's making it look like he's trying to play defense.
We can keep him on the floor, man. Cool.
Right, like he's trying to play defense, kind of.
Y'all ready to get into this All NBA second team?
Okay. You got to pick it first.
I'll pick mine already. Off the Knicks. I got to go off the Knicks.
Oh, okay.
I got Randall.
I got you.
Yeah. All right, y'all ready to get in this All NBA second team?
Let's get it,
good, man.
All right, I'm gonna go first. I got Embiid, Joel Embiid. I got Kawhi Leonard. I got Dame Dollar. I got Zion Williamson. This last one I was struggling with, bro. I got Kyrie Irving. So y'all got that five: Dame, Kyrie, Zion, Embiid, and Kawhi. And the reason I don't have Harden, and I know I said LeBron and Harden, they play the same amount of games, but it's just the guard position so deep, and the forward and center position not as deep. I think LeBron was good enough to be on the third All-NBA team, but Harden only playing 43 games, and all those guards that they got, I just rather put Kyrie up there. And I know I gave Kyrie a hard time this year, but before the season started. But yeah, he definitely All-NBA second team.
I'm really scratching my head now.
Yeah, cause you was naming people, and I'm like, wait, somebody missing. Like, hey man.
Want me to jump in?
Go ahead,
Go
Will.
ahead, bro.
Man, look, I got Dame, Kyrie. For my two guards, my two forwards, I got Jason Tatum and I got Julius Randle. Then for center, I got Embiid. So the reason why I put Tatum in there, man, like I know it's been a disappointing season for Boston. I get it. But dog, this man
Very
putting
disappointing.
up 26, 7, and 4, bro. Like Tatum a hooper. Like I don't like I get it. It's been very disappointing, man, but I mean, I'm gonna recognize this dude, man, for the bona fide superstar that he is becoming. So I got him in there, and then Randall, bro. I gotta show some appreciation for Randall right there, man. 24, 10, and 6. That's crazy how similar his numbers is to Jokic, man. When y'all look at their numbers side by side, it's pretty crazy. He averaging 2 less points, 1 less rebound, and 2 less assists than Jokic. And Jokic is in the MVP conversation, front runner, you know. But yeah, that's my team, man. So we pretty close with our teams. We got 2 off.
All right, you want to go next, Blake?
I'll go. My guards, I got Luka. I got Bradley Beal. My forwards, I got Kawhi and Zion. And I got Embiid.
Hey, Zion, I think Zion numbers just too much to overlook, bro. Like,
Yeah, it's crazy.
like, bro. Like, I made a post. Because I don't really watch the Pelicans play as much. I forgot who I think I was asking Chance. I'm like, man, what's going on with y'all team, man? Y'all got a lot of talent and y'all can't get it together. Like, what's going on?
Oh, I can explain that. I can explain that in a heartbeat.
You gotta play fast, man.
Not even that, bro. Our best 2 players don't play defense. Like Zion and Brandon Ingram are not playing defense. Like, and people be like, "Oh, it's Stan Van Gundy." I've seen the Pelicans without Zion and Brandon Ingram. They've held pretty good teams under 110, and you got a lot less talented. So your best 2 players don't play defense, and not trying to play defense. Like Brandon Ingram just get blown by, Zion close out and just look at the rim like, "Oh, my fault." No, like it's like
I
stop
think
getting shot over. Like
I think I watch a lot of Pelicans games. Is like I think you right on the money about the 2 players not playing defense. It's like there are good defensive things that they do, but overall they don't do it enough consistently for one, and they don't do it at all some games for another. It's like it's easy to blame the head coach, but if Zion is looking around and his help defense is terrible.
his help defense don't exist.
Right. Like he got the body that he can like people posting up on him is not too bad. So he does parts of defense good. But if you want him to help on the main guy, it's like y'all can put him in pick and roll and it don't matter how athletic he is, he gonna get lost. Brandon Ingram uses his length well, but Brandon Ingram just has to get bigger because like the long limbs is like you don't move that quick. You have long strides, so you can get to places quickly because you take long strides, but you take those. So even players like Kevin Durant, who is listed as 240 and up close, Kevin Durant a pretty sizable dude, and Giannis, like they got long limbs like Brandon Ingram, but they bigger, so they move quicker, so they get able to get to a spots better than Brandon Ingram.
Brandon Ingram plays defense like the tallest person in like a pickup game.
Yes,
Like in his head, he feel like he's gonna get close to you and you're gonna naturally miss the shot. Like it ain't gonna work, but in his head, he gonna keep trying it.
you gotta play on him. But I pick my second all NBA team. I got Zion because you just can't know the numbers. He's healthy for the most part this year, and those numbers, and that's what everybody wanted to see last year. Well, what does Zion look healthy? He looks damn good. The other 4, I'm split between Kawhi Leonard and Jason Tatum. It's like Boston is disappointing, but Jason Tatum is not. Offensively or defensively. Kawhi Leonard is again not disappointing, and the Clippers are good. Guard position, that's where it gets a little sketchy. I gotta go Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving is averaging 27 or something like that. His shooting splits are ridiculous. He shoots over 50%, over 50%. And out of the big three that everybody talked about, because he was criticized earlier for missing games for this, that, and the third, he has now played more games than anybody of those big three. So, I mean, okay, cool. Other guard, I kind of like a carousel of like three people. I gotta go maybe Trey Young, just because of where
Hold on, cuz you're breaking up.
and I put Bradley Beal in my third team, but so I won't put him in the second team for the scoring. I'm all for it. And Dame Dollar is like they had a rough stretch where they lost ridiculous amounts of games. And
Hold
Terry
on,
Scott,
hold on. We're 8-2 in the last 10. Chill. We 8-2 in the last 10. Hold on, we 8-2 in the last 10.
Oh, look at you hopping in for your squad. Look at you hopping in for your squad. He jumped in quick.
what? About to get fired at the end of the year because of how they played last month. So they supposed to be better than what they were, but Dame Dollar is still putting up dollar numbers. They had some injuries, and Dame Dollar is still managing very well. So Dame Dollar is one. And I mean, I didn't put Booker or CP3, but both should get a vote somewhere in there because both of them are playing well. They're both doing what they're supposed to be doing. I just don't think it got the popularity enough. Even if they're up at the top of the list, they just don't have the votes to get them all on their team.
All right, Justin.
Who I got for my second team? Yeah, I've been throwing all these names at me, threw me off. Real talk. I really was sitting here like scratching this name out, moving this around. I almost feel bad saying this as a Pelican fan. I don't have Zion on my team. And it actually hurts as a Pelican fan. Like he never even crossed my mind until y'all said it just now.
It's okay. You're a Hawks fan, bro. It's all good.
Relax. Zion, I'm saying like never crossed my mind until y'all started mentioning him. Never crossed my mind at once, honestly. My guards for my second team, I got Harden and Dame. That was pretty easy. We lost Wilk. What happened to Wilk?
Nah, he's still here.
Oh, okay. My phone tripping. I got Harden and Dame. Felt like that was pretty easy for me. I got Kawhi in my forward spot, and then that's when everything after that gets tricky. I mean, the center, I got the tall Frenchman. I refuse to say his name. He's going to refer to him as the tall Frenchman. And that second forward spot, I had Julius Randle, then I scratched it out and put LeBron, then I scratched it back out and put Julius Randle again. It feels wrong leaving LeBron off of all NBA team because before the ankle injury, he was probably the MVP of the league, if not first, second.
Best ability is availability, man. He wasn't available. Julius was.
It just feels wrong leaving LeBron off all NBA team. But I'm going to have to do it. So I'm going to have to put Julius Randle as my second team forward.
The world will keep going.
Damn, I'm the only one who got Julius Randle on the first team. Damn.
Yeah, you are by yourself. You are alone. You are by yourself. I promise.
So hold on. You got LeBron. No, you got Julius Randle.
I got Julius Randle, that tall Frenchman in Utah. Dame, Harden, and Kawhi.
And Kawhi, got you.
Yeah, I refuse to say his name, so we're gonna say the tall Frenchman in Utah.
Go back.
I don't know who that is, but yeah, that tall Frenchman in Utah.
Gotcha. All right, so Got everybody all NBA second team. Let's move on to defensive player of the year. No, the NBA don't play a lot of defense, but they still give this award out. Wilk had me thinking earlier when he was talking about Clint Capela. So I'm still up and down with defensive player of the year. But to be honest, I got Giannis again, bro. Hold on.
I'm
Down
cool
year
off
for
Giannis.
Giannis.
I would say I'm cooler. Actually, number wise, it's not.
I'm about to
Analytically, it is. Analytically, it is. But raw numbers wise, it's not.
look at the numbers he put up last year.
I mean, if he just keep playing the Nets, he'll average 40. So, I mean, that man averaging something like 40, 12, and 6.5 versus the Nets in 3 games. Like, and they keep ISOing Blake Griffin like that's about like Blake ever guarded anybody.
And I give him respect though. Jump shots in them games.
He was hitting jumpers, but still, Blake Griffin, like.
I mean, you played the awful because he don't hit jump shots. So I understand the defense because he ain't no marksman like that.
Yeah, but like Blake Griffin, why is Blake Griffin anywhere near Giannis on the basketball court?
Because you can't put KD on it.
I'm about to say you gonna put your best offensive player.
Yeah, you can't put KD on it.
Yeah, you put big bodies on Giannis, man. You don't put no like cause they shuffle between him, Green, and DeAndre Jordan. Not because they were expecting.
We have an exclusive series on me. The series finale. Oh man.
I don't know. So I had to step out for a couple of seconds. So who was your pick, Justin?
Oh no, we were just talking about Giannis. Yeah, you good. I got Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons?
I got Ben Simmons in my DPOY.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. That the second game we played Philadelphia this year, man, was my
He couldn't guard nobody on the floor.
No. The first time we played Philly, we didn't have Dame, and we ended up winning because Miller was cooking Tobias Harris. I remember that. The second game we played, the second game we played Philly, Dame played and Simmons played. Man, toward the end of the game, Simmons locked some up. Like it was some good defense he was putting on Dame. I don't know because Simmons bigger and he could play defense a little bit, but yeah, he locked Dame up. So yeah, I'm not mad at that pick. I don't see too many people locking Dame up besides Drew Holiday.
Shout out Drew, man. Shout out Drew.
What's up?
I got Drew Holiday, and we're gonna put Ben Simmons up there. Drew Holiday is they drop.
You breaking up, cuz?
Ben Simmons a power forward player, point guard. Like Drew Holiday is playing defense. I've seen a couple of games. Yeah, I'm talking like legit. And so I got respect this defender.
Cuz keep going mute. All right, Will. Will, can you hear me, Will?
Yeah, I hear you.
You got your boy Clint Capela?
Oh yeah, you already know, man. I was just waiting for my time to come. Man. I got Clint Capela. This is why, bro. He's averaging 9.64 defensive rebounds per game, leading the association. He's fourth in blocks, averaging 2 blocks a game. He's third in defensive rating. Of course, number 1 in defensive rating is Rudy Gobert. Number 1 in the league in blocks is Miles Turner per game. But I mean, he ain't played that many games. Then I think it's Gobert. And then I think it's actually Nerlens Noel is third. And then there's Clint Capela right behind him. And then the reason why I got Capela though, man, is because you can make an argument for Gobert, and we already know, man, like what he brings to the floor defensively, but he's not as good as Clint Capela in space when they run those switches and guarding the pick and roll. Clint Capela has really good movement with his feet, man, and getting in position. So to me, that's what edged Capela out, and because I'm a Hawks fan, so you know.
I
Hey,
put
hey,
Capela
hey,
over
I
Gobert.
see Rudy Gobert get cooked in space a lot of times, bro. Yeah, so you right on
Oh man, that D book had a hit in the Heisman.
that.
He a good,
I,
he has all the players, man. So all his defensive numbers that people are so enamored by is length. It's like he's not good in space. He's building pick and roll. He gets beat a lot. That way, if he come out there paint, nothing out the paint. Clint Capella,
Traditional big man.
what was
Embiid get cooked in space.
Yeah, but like that dude Zion was eating Gobert chest up, and Zion has to come to him. And it ain't even like it's a decision like Zion might shoot the ball.
Yeah, you have to come up on Zion. You can't give him a head of steam. Come on.
even when like he get the ball like in the post, man, he can put his shoulder in Rudy. And Rudy go flying back, man. He don't want the problems for real.
all right. Did you go, Blake?
No, I have Rudy Gobert again.
Man, we all got different answers for this one.
I mean, blocks. He give up the least amount of points in the paint. All that.
I will say though, Rudy probably is more deserving this year than his other two.
Yeah, this is better. This is better season.
I don't know.
I mean, I
All right,
respect it. You can't. It's hard to argue against Rudy, man. I mean, the
The
numbers
animal.
crazy.
all right. So you got Rudy, Jared. You pick Drew Holiday. We'll pick Capella, and who you pick, Justin?
Ben Simmons.
Oh yeah, Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons. I'm just writing this all down. All right, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and pick the All NBA first team before we pick the MVP. I'm gonna go first since I already said it. I got Julius Randle for everything y'all said earlier about him. I think the fact that we was all clowning the Knicks at the beginning of the season, telling them how the sports world was clowning the Knicks, telling them that KD and Kyrie wasn't even thinking about going there, or whatever, blah blah blah, and can't deny the numbers Wilk said earlier about what he putting up. He not my most improved player, but he definitely on my All NBA first team. Of course, I got Giannis, my defensive player of the year. I mean, it's starting. I'm not gonna say he's starting to get boring, but it's time to. He's still on the All NBA team, All NBA first team. Don't get me wrong, but it's time to show it in the playoffs now. It's just time. But yeah, he definitely on my All NBA first team. Jokic, obvious reasons. I think he most of our MVP. I got Luka. Luka is scoring like he basically doing everything. He doing everything Westbrook doing, and he just doing it. I know Blake. You say he overrated, but
Slightly.
he carrying that Dallas team right now. Right now they fifth seed in the West. And he averaging I think what 27, 8-8 or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, Luka. And of course I got Curry as my last guard. I mean, what he doing? I mean, eight seed or not, he putting up when he had that his second MVP, he putting up them type of numbers, and he put Golden State on his back. Like I don't know if they're gonna play the Lakers or not. The Lakers or Portland in the playing game. I definitely don't want to play the Warriors in the playing game, but I think the Warriors in a 7-game series, for example, if they get the 8 seed against a 7-game series against Utah, because they have Curry, I think some people might suggest picking the Warriors over Utah in a 7-game series. So yeah, that's my five players on my first team, All NBA team. Who you got, Blake?
My guards, I got Steph and Dame. I got my dog, JT and Giannis. Jason Tatum, first team.
JT.
First team. I mean, he lead the small forwards in scoring. So that's, I mean, and Jokic as the center.
You want to respond to that Jason Tatum pick, Jared?
I like Tatum. I really like Jason Tatum. Another one on the first team, absolutely not. But he is doing well. He is doing
What is he
well.
doing? What is he doing? What is he doing that not doing that Kawhi is doing? I think he's playing better than Kawhi.
Behind Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, the Clippers are a better team. And when
Better
Paul
team.
George have sunk down from the beginning of the season, Kawhi Leonard numbers are ticking back up.
And Jason Tatum played, I think, 10 more games than Kawhi.
I think, no, at least.
Hey, so
Go ahead.
So, I honestly, I don't even have. I don't think I have Jason Tatum on the team.
Whoa.
I mean, yeah, I'm probably gonna take him out of my third team and put Zion on my third team. To be perfectly honest with you, so I might not have him on the team either.
I don't even.
My
I
original
don't
team is on my
have
third
on
team.
team, bro.
Y'all disrespectful, man.
It's the Celtics hate.
No, it ain't nothing. It ain't Celtic hate. It's just, man, like, okay, so who? Let me get my. I got PG and LeBron on my third team. I mean, like I think Justin, you said with LeBron, he was the MVP before he got hurt. And
MVP, Jokic, one of the two.
He ain't playing enough games though, man.
That's what I'm saying. 43 games, but still, like that's enough. I think that's enough to put him on the third team because like
but you leaving the Tatum off though. Like you said 43 enough because it's not a lot of quality small forwards. You leaving Tatum off who putting up 26, 7, and 4 on very, very efficient shooting. Like
LeBron put
38 or 39% shooting from three.
I mean, LeBron put up 20, 28, 24, 8 and 8, or 25, 8 and 8. I don't know the numbers.
I think the problem with LeBron is the first year in LA where he missed less games than he's missed currently. He made the third team. It's like playing less games than what you did that first year and still making the third team now. Like I understand it's LeBron and the numbers he was putting up. You know,
they missed the playoffs. They missed the playoffs.
Right, they missed the playoffs, but they currently in a play-in tournament position or in a spot to be in the play-in position. It's like it's not. I'm not taking anything from LeBron. I know I'm the biggest LeBron hater. It's like everybody keeps saying
Cuz you're breaking up, cuz.
That sound cut out.
You sound better.
It's like I can't put somebody who's been available out of a team for somebody just because of name recognition. It's like that'll be why he got in his name recognition. He ain't been available. Same thing with Anthony Davis. It's like I'll take Anthony Davis out of the team. He ain't been available.
Right. Exactly.
But because I'm here, I'll pick my first team. Is like for my forwards, I got Julius Randle and Giannis. I don't know how they split it. I don't know if they do small forward, small forward. But I got Julius Randle. Center, I got Jokic for obvious reasons. Guards, I got Curry because Golden State ain't supposed to be in the position that they in. And had this been a regular season, not a COVID season, they'll technically be in the playoffs. They're number 8. They'll be a playoff team. So they wasn't supposed to be a playoff team. And I got Luka because not only is Luka putting up doing the same thing that Russell Westbrook, but he is actually doing it far more efficient. As people talked about his shooting percentage and how he doesn't shoot well, blah blah blah. His shooting percentage is pretty decent this year. I think he's shooting like 38%. But yeah, no, Luka is putting up almost a triple double, and their team is fifth in the West, and their main guy Ingram has not been available for most of the season, and Luka's in the year. Like, yeah, whatever you do, he just knew this. And yeah, nah, Luka, no crazy. Gotta be first.
All right, Will, who you got on your team, Will?
Oh man, my two guards, I got Luca and I got Curry. I just don't think you can deny what Luca's been doing, man. Like Porzingis has been in and out of the lineup, so it's really been Luca and then the rest of the guys. Not really trying to talk down on that team, man, because you got a good mix of guys like Tim Hardaway, Brunson, and Trey Burke. So you got some guys that can score the basketball, but man, that engine, like they gonna go as far as Luca take them, and that's pretty much the bottom line. And then of course Steph for obvious reasons, man. My two forwards, I struggle here. I think this was Blake and I had to swap. He put Tatum on his first team. He put Kawhi on the second team, right, Blake?
Yep.
I got Kawhi. The separator for me, because when you look at the numbers are very, very similar. Tatum with 26, 7, and 4. Kawhi with 25, 6, and 5. So it's like they right there. But when I looked at the PER, the efficiency with the players, man, Kawhi seventh in the NBA, and Tatum is 27. So I had to take that into account. That's the only that was the only separator. I mean, when you're looking at two
Cause he out
players
there with the
like
bench
that,
players.
that's true. I give you that. Yeah, I give you that. But it got to be a separator somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing that separated for me. And I got Giannis as my other forward, and then just to piggyback off everybody else, man, I got Jokic as the center.
All right, Justin, who you got?
All right, so I did a little research, which is why my first team looks a little different than y'all's, just a little bit. So the backcourt's the same. It's Steph and it's Luka. That was again obvious reasons. Luka's carrying whatever the hell the Mavs are to the 5th seed, and Steph's carrying whatever the hell the Warriors are to the 8th seed. So you got to get them to the backcourt. My forward is Giannis. For obvious reasons. If he didn't win the MVP the last 2 years, he might have it this year. I just don't think the voters gonna make him the first 3-time back-to-back MVP since Larry Bird. So there's Giannis, and I did research. So Embiid and Jokic are listed as forwards and centers, so they can be on first team together. And I have them on first team together. I have Embiid at the 4, Jokic at the 5, or you can put Jokic at the 4 and Embiid at the 5. It don't matter. But yeah, I have Embiid and Jokic as my other two people on first team, since they can be on first team together.
Yeah, because how they do it, they just put two little men, 2 guards and 2 forwards. I mean, 2 guards and 3 forwards. That's how they do it for the All-Star game too. Like
Yeah. So there's no more true center distinction unless you're like Gobert. I think he's listed as like Gobert's a true center on there, and I think Capela is. But Embiid and Jokic are both listed as forward centers, so they can be on first team together.
Okay. All right, so
who was your center on the second team?
It's Gobert.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gobert didn't make it for me. He didn't make any one of the teams.
My fault. I said his name, the tall Frenchman.
So I already said my biggest snub was Jason Tatum. Like that was my biggest snub. Will, who was your biggest snub? Who you think that should have been on your list, but you couldn't really put him nowhere?
Bradley Beal. Like Bradley, it's so many guards, bro. Like Bradley Beal, like Chris Paul. You know what I mean? You got to be Bradley Beal though. You got Booker out there.
Did any of us have Chris Paul or Devin Booker on the team? Because I did.
Yep, I got him on third team. I got Chris Paul on my third team.
Okay. Who was your biggest snub, Blake?
Chris Paul.
Justin?
Either it's got to be my guy from New Orleans, man. It's got to be Zion or Beal. Either Zion or Beal.
Oh, I take that back. Paul George.
Yeah, I put Paul George on my third team.
I had Paul George on my third team too.
Yeah.
All right, Jared.
My biggest snubs would probably be Devin Booker, Chris Paul. I don't think I put Westbrook on any of those teams. It's like I know voters they gonna put him on the team, but I don't really know what team he gonna end up going to. Even like popularity wise, he gonna get votes for it. But what team? Like he legitimately put him over. So yeah, nah. I don't have
Well, what these all NBA teams are just proving is that the NBA is the most talented is ever been. Like like real talk, this is the most talented the NBA has ever been. So when people say that the NBA is not like how it was in the 80s or the 90s and they cry, man, look.
I hate that argument. I
Them boy want
hate
to watch
that argument.
MMA, man. Them boy want to watch MMA.
Have you seen those Knicks team that made like the finals? They had two people on the court that couldn't shoot a basketball. Like physically couldn't shoot. Like was not gonna do anything on offense. Was just gonna stand there.
Them boy wrestlers, bro.
Hey, but I tell them in the group all the time, man. I mean, the NBA is evolving. Like them boys evolving, man. Like Wilk, you mentioned Zach LaVine earlier. Like if Zach LaVine was playing, like I'm gonna just say in the early 2000s, I mean, I think he'll be a multiple All NBA,
Man, that boy
multiple
be
All
crazy.
Star.
About 2003, after they stopped hand checking for real, LaVine would have went crazy.
But yeah, I just wanted to say that because yeah, I love the NBA. I love the NBA right now, and I love that it's evolving, and I think it's gonna get even better. You're gonna start. It's gonna come to a point where you're gonna see a couple of LeBrons in the NBA. that's what I think. Like Luke, I think Luka gonna end up putting up LeBron type of career numbers when you look at rebounds, assists, points. Like Westbrook got a late start with his triple doubles, but when his
Luka
career
can definitely do it.
When Westbrook career over, Westbrook might be in top 10 in assists and rebounds, and top 15 in points. I don't know.
And then you look at this little light skinned guy in Atlanta. All he did was put up 30 and 9 last year and come back with 25 and 9 this year. That's it. That's all he's doing.
Yeah, it's just something like.
All right, y'all. Well, we're gonna go ahead and end this podcast. Before we end it, does anybody else have any closing statements they wanted to add?
Hey, we ain't done.
Huh?
We ain't done?
MVP? Oh, I forgot. I thought we all picked Jokic.
What about six man?
Oh shit, Will. Why you help me out with that?
I was waiting on 6 man.
All right. Well, I'm gonna delete that last closing. I'm gonna delete the I'm gonna edit good. All right, 6 man of the year. I'm gonna start with you, Will. I think you got your boy, but
who you think I got?
I think you got Gallo.
Nah, I don't. Okay, when we were talking earlier, and they said Coach of the Year, Thibodeau, I rock with that pick. You know what I mean?
Oh,
you look
okay,
at everything that Julius Randle has done. What people fail to realize when they made the trade for Derrick Rose, they have a 22-11 record since Derrick Rose has been on that team. All right, Derrick Rose. So just check this out though. Check this out. Derrick Rose putting up 14 points a game, 2.6 rebounds, 4.3 assists. Okay, so with the Knicks, with the Knicks, the 22-11 record, he putting up 15, 3, and 4. His shooting splits 49% from the field, 41% from 3, 87% from the line. That's just with the Knicks. But his shooting splits total, he's shooting 46% from the field this season, 38 from 3, and 86 from the line. That's crazy when you think about D Rose, man. He used to want to force D Rose to shoot that thing. So he coming in, he's instant offense for the Knicks. Whenever teams double down and trap Randall, he's normally the guy that's saving. Because Barry to shoot that thing, he'll shoot you out the gym, cuz. Barry gonna throw that thing up. That's baby Westbrook, man. Barry gonna throw
He's
that thing
shooting.
up, man.
He's
But
shooting. He don't have any kind of a confidence.
it's crazy for Rose to be putting up almost 15 points a game this season, man, with those shooting splits. And to me, I think he's just as important to the success of that organization and what's going on as Thibodeau and as Julius Randle.
All right.
Solid.
I got your boy from Utah, man. I got
Clarkson?
I got Jordan Clarkson. And man averaging 18 points. I mean, I think Utah using more like they give him starter minutes. They give him a lot of games. They give him a lot of starter minutes. So he kind of cheating the system. But yeah, he averaged 18 points. I think like 4 rebounds. And yeah, man, I think he got a couple of 40 burgers this year, or 140 burger if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, dude, just instant offense, man, and that's what Utah needed in the past years. Because it was known as Donovan Mitchell all offense, then they roll with the defense. But Jordan Clarkson, he bring that extra offensive person that they need, and that's why I think that's a big part of why I think they're number 1 seed as well. So I got Jordan Clarkson.
Jordan Clarkson, easy.
Jordan Clarkson.
So I got to. Yeah. I got Jordan Clarkson. I like the Derrick Rose pick as a memorial pick, but
I love the Derrick Rose pick.
I
Man,
like
that's not a
Derrick Rose
memorial.
pick.
Hey, man, that's not a memorial pick. We finna debate. That's what I wanted. I wanted Clarkson, right? Because I pulled his number too. You know what I'm saying? He is instant offense, bro. He is instant offense. And I struggle with who I wanted to pick right there. But I let the great PER be my decision maker, man. Derrick Rose is more efficient. He has a higher PER than Clarkson. Clarkson gonna come in there and give you instant offense. Derrick Rose gonna come in and give you what you need. If they're setting the pace, he gonna give you what you need. You know what I'm saying?
I like the Derrick Rose pick if the awards in the NBA wasn't so sensationalized. So they like to see all the big scoring. That's why Lou Williams won it those couple of years or whatever. Derrick Rose is solid, and he is exactly what they need. And if Derrick Rose didn't give you the production that you got for that second unit, he'll be the starter because Alfred Payton ain't the answer. But
Alfred balling out there though.
But because of everybody likes to see the flash it is Jordan Clarkson. So Jordan Clarkson not only probably going to win it, he's probably going to win it.
Hey, about Derrick Rose, I think I made a post in a group like a week ago. I said that in the playoffs, for example, if New York go down 0-2 or even 0-1, I think Derrick Rose is gonna be starting that next game. I think he's gonna eventually be the starter in the playoffs because he playing good ball over there. And I think the what report came out about Dwayne Casey and Derrick Rose about Derrick Rose, Dwayne Casey telling Derrick Rose that
he had as good a chance in Detroit making the playoffs as he did with the Knicks.
Hey man,
that's gonna hurt.
Dwayne Casey should have got fired on the spot. And they gave him a contract extension.
Yeah, but Tom Thibodeau, that was you who picked Tom Thibodeau as coach of the year, Will?
No, I picked Monty. That was Blake and Jared that picked him.
Yeah, Tom Thibodeau. Yeah, that's to defend that pick of picking him coach of the year, man. He got all his play. He got 2 of his big players from Chicago, and them boys' careers rejuvenated. Like,
right.
Like Thibodeau, he doing his thing, man. Congratulations to Thibodeau in New York. But
that man Tom Thibodeau said, if LeBron was not in the East, I might have had me a chip.
Shit, DeMar DeRozan could say the same thing because he idolized LeBron.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, pull DeMar DeRozan. They was having such great seasons. They win like 55 games. LeBron take them out in 5. Like it wouldn't be a close fight.
DeMar having a good season too on the cool.
By the
On the
way,
slick.
Yeah.
DeMar DeRozan, I feel bad for DeMar DeRozan because he was the injured to that Toronto team, so he had the most trade value. That's how he got shipped. But now Kyle Lowry get all the love that DeMar DeRozan was supposed to get, and Kyle Lowry in those seasons with DeMar DeRozan sums it up. Them numbers are terrible.
Big fact. Big fact.
Hey, them boys used to clown Kyle Lowry. Now he the greatest Toronto Raptor ever.
Right.
He about to go ring chasing.
Definitely about to go ring chasing.
Yeah.
He about to be on somebody's team as a starting point guard about $5 million next year.
All right, so the MVP. Do y'all think Jokic and Embiid and who would be the third candidate for MVP?
Curry.
Yeah.
Right, Curry. Yeah.
What you think? What about you, Justin? What you?
I feel like that was extremely targeted, and I appreciate it. No, I definitely appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. I appreciate the comment.
I got Steph second.
Second?
You got him second?
Yeah.
I do too.
What?
Oh
So
shit! Hold on.
We just gonna ignore precedent. That's what we're gonna do. We just gonna have to do with the AC second in the MVP race. Is that what we doing? Is that we just throwing precedent clean out the window? All right.
I want to hear. I want to hear these arguments. Steph, where you got Steph at? Jared.
I got Steph as a close second, and the reason why,
Close.
yes, the reason why is Jokic is the top candidate for me because everybody else that was discussed was in the MVP candidate was all hurt. So Embiid got hurt, he missed a bunch of games. Ron got hurt, he missed a bunch of games. So now both of those players are going to end up playing 50 games for the season, maybe. Right now, the Warriors are currently, if the regular NBA season, the Warriors would be a playoff team. When they were slated, especially after Klay Thompson got hurt, and as much as people criticize Draymond Green and Andrew Wiggins all the time in the group, that team is not supposed to be anywhere close. If we go talk about a current president, then we can talk about last year. No Curry, and that team was terrible. Curry and that team is reasonable. Not because the team was good. The team was James. Like I said, the awards.
Hey, it's not cutting out.
Because he won all.
Hold on. So, all right. So look, this is what I got from that. You got Curry a close second. Wilt got Curry second. What you got Curry at? Blake.
Second.
You got him third.
I got him second.
You got him second too. So I need one of y'all to explain to Justin why y'all got Curry second.
I mean,
go ahead, Blake. Go ahead, Blake.
Okay. Games played. That's a big factor. Just he having MVP type season, which compared to his last MVP.
Now, Blake, I know you don't like. I know Embiid not one of your favorite players. I know you're not a fan of Embiid, but you don't
Embiid
think
not third though. He's not even.
I got him third.
I don't have him
Oh,
third.
so, hold on. Wilt. Who you got third? Wilt? You got Luka.
Giannis third. I got
You got
Giannis
Giannis.
third.
Okay.
I like that pick.
So Giannis third.
Giannis third because of voter fatigue. The numbers are still there. Offense and defense.
Yeah. All right, so everybody got Jokic as the MVP.
Yep.
Yeah, and you can't have Embiid can be second and be second team All NBA.
Well, on my list, he's first team All NBA, so problem solved.
So hold on. Why not? Why he can't be second and be on second team All NBA if the person that got MVP is first team All NBA in the same position?
That's true.
That's a valid point.
That's a hell of a point, actually.
That's a good point, but Steph also is first team easily. No debate.
Gotcha.
I think, like I said earlier, the awards are sensationalized. So even in the past, there are players that got MVP and maybe another player might have played better or their team was better. But the argument against Embiid is he got the numbers. He just hasn't played as many games. So if the numbers are similar or close enough to be compared, and one player has played 50 games and the other player is going to play 72 games, I'm going to take the player that played every game.
Right, I agree.
Yep.
And I would also like to add that before he got hurt, I think Embiid, before he started missing games, was the front runner for MVP because the numbers
Right.
are ridiculous.
Right. The
But
numbers are ridiculous. They drive off of Embiid. However, Embiid got hurt. That's what it is.
he's the fourth or fifth for me. He's fourth or fifth. Like I don't even know. But he not top three. I'm gonna say that he ain't top three because what Steph doing right now is ridiculous, man. When Clay went down, man, everybody was like they wanted Steph to fail. So what Steph is doing, people are not. They didn't expect it. They didn't expect the Warriors to be in the position that they're in now when Clay went down. And this man righted the ship. Even when they started off slow, Steph went on a tear, man. Like he had to figure out, man, what is it that the team need me to do? He started going bananas, dog. And then I don't think you can argue Giannis. I mean, the numbers are there, the efficiency is there, two-way player. I mean, it's just I don't see him being top three right now.
Yeah, that moved him out of my top three too.
Right. Like Giannis got to be top three because the numbers are no worse and in some cases are better than the MVP season of last year. And
Right.
Curry is putting up almost 32 points a game and almost 60. So he's still involved. And the efficiency is you're not supposed to be shooting points like that and still shooting that well from the field.
Okay, so I just got one. I'm just trying to write these notes down. Who don't have Westbrook in their all NBA team so I can make sure to tag Rip?
I
don't. I don't. Tag me first. I tag me first. I ain't got
don't.
And boy, Rip gonna say you eat too much chicken, man. Better stop eating all that fried
eating
chicken.
too much steak, man. I had me a steak for lunch, actually.
You better go get some fruit, man. You eat all that chicken, man.
All right, y'all. I think that's all the topics on Will.
Yeah, that's it, bro.
I just want to jump in on this Curry thing because I'll let y'all have y'all moment. And all right, so we just gonna kick precedent clean out the window, right? Like that just don't matter no more. Because you're talking about games played. Didn't Curry miss like 2 weeks with that butt incident that he fell on his own and fell over a chair or something? That was 4 or 5 games. 62 out of what? 70?
72 so far. So we got what? A couple more games. So he's still going to have played more games than who? Who else is going to put him on?
I have him third or fourth.
Man, he played 62 games, Justin. That games played don't come into account with him and Embiid.
No, I'm just saying.
50, he didn't play 62.
I have him third or fourth.
Behind who?
I have him third or fourth. I have Jokic as one. Obviously, he's leading his team in everything but blocks, which is weird that it's Porter Jr., but that's neither here nor there. I have 2 is Giannis, and then I coin flip him or Embiid. And that's because Embiid team is first.
Embiid has not played as many games, and they
Oh,
won
you know
without.
what's crazy?
They
What's
won
crazy
without him.
is we
They
talking
won
about
without him.
value, and he hadn't played that many games yet. His team is still upper echelon in the East. That goes against your value, in my opinion. They win
They
without
won
him.
without Giannis too. They couldn't
Well,
win without
Giannis,
Drew Holiday. If you want
Oh,
to use that argument, that means Giannis ought to come on all y'all lists because they couldn't win without
Giannis,
Drew Holiday. They was 0-8 without Drew Holiday. If you want to do that,
Embiid
one
has
thing we know: the
missed.
Warriors can't win without Steph. Period.
the Bucks can't win without Drew Holiday. Apparently, I mean, if you want to do that, like, I mean,
You just
Hey,
talked about Boston.
the Pelicans couldn't win with Drew Holiday.
the Pelicans
My
can't
bad,
win with
my
Michael
bad,
Jordan.
my
Apparently,
bad.
so I mean,
Man,
you ain't gonna do me like that. We can't win with Michael Jordan, LeBron, and Steph. Apparently, so
come on, man.
All right, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I got a lot of editing to do it on this podcast. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I'm gonna try to have this posted at latest tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna try to have this posted, edited, and post tomorrow morning. We're gonna be back next week. Next week for the playoff podcast. We're gonna be with Sap and Chris Donato, I think. Yeah, we're gonna be with Sap and Chris Donato. Oh yeah, and I think Sean Carlos gonna be on that one too. I don't know, but thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for your all NBA teams. I'm gonna make a post when I post this video. I'm gonna make a post with the quotes from this podcast. I ain't gonna say no names, so they could go watch and see who said it. But yeah, y'all have a blessed one, fellas.
all right, y'all
Same,
too.
same.
Good.
All right.
Good.
Later.
Peace.